Okay, right. This script is about, placated. About how when we watch movies where the bad cops or the bad government or the bad culture is resolved and the hero wins, um, we uh, we feel less motivated to pursue those things. And we got ChatGPT's help to name some of these phenomena. Maybe even we included some research. We referred to some research. Thank you for sticking around and just helping me get through this. And so I think we're going to switch to live streaming. The thing that I like about this is that the pauses can be cut out because especially Francis, we're terribly afraid of boring you. Uh, so episode 2, gun control. Let's do the title page first. Episode 2. Do we have some clever name? Oh, don't panic. It's okay to we don't have any ideas, bro. Right now. I mean, that nothing is springing to mind. Looking for a pun. Self-control and control. I'll put guns and cells. For now, I know that I will understand what that is. Okay. 2 months since the last script. Not bad. Okay. So one is a killer will find a way regardless of ease of access. Does that not sound? Please tell me you're Craig enough for that to sound fucking stupid. And you know that there are species that live in this same time as you and me. That matches, that matches their narrative, and they don't see how their narrative does not match their experience. Let's say their reality, because their experience is so. I mean, so is their reality. It depends on what we mean, but their experiences. Let's say experience is constructed, but when I say experiences, let's say we mean that the things that they go through, not the stories they tell themselves about the things that they experience. Okay, whatever. So, let's switch these windows so that I can be looking a little closer to the camera. That's not the right one. But and close that. Great. Okay, so Jerk says, "Oh, I can share this with you." Oh, fudge. Okay. Um, hmm. So I don't think that Craig is actually going to have a different response to these two things, is he? Okay, what's some stuff that Craig's going to say? Oh, what's that, Francis? Well, no, this is the fun part, figuring it out, thinking about it, not knowing, feeling unsure. Honestly, sometimes, Francis, it sounds like you don't understand science or philosophy or art or life at all. You're distracting me a little bit, but I'm not suppressing you. No, 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 no. That's not. No, 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 okay. Okay, you're right. I was trying. My bad. Oh, well, another one is what is it exactly? Francis, right, I just need a moment to work on it. Literally, if I don't come up with anything, it is only because you're distracting me, but let me not get frustrated with you, bro. Let me not get worked up, bro. That's your job. Okay. Is there any psychological angle for the Second Amendment stuff? Yeah. I mean, I very much like the common response of that was not, you know, written when we had such accurate and high magazine, high capacity things. Let's see what these pro-gun people. Okay, it's not loading. Anyway, we know what it is. We don't need to get caught up. It's something about um okay, hello. Oh, oh, why did I think that they were gun control advocacy. Okay, I thought it was gun advocacy. Okay, great. Great. Um, this is the number one. Okay. Um, Interesting. I don't feel like that's the best response. We imagine someone just going to some guy on the street, doesn't matter how real that picture is. I mean, obviously it's not um, completely false, but it doesn't matter how easy it is to find a guy on the street to sell you a gun. We've seen it in movies, so it's a very salient image. So it comes to mind easily. Availability heuristic. Boom. We can use that, can't we? Okay, so what are we saying about it? Francis, I know it is hard to keep track of thoughts. I am wondering, wait a minute. I had an idea about how this relates and stuff, but and I have kind of lost that a little bit. But that's I hear you, man. That's hard, man. That's hard. Yeah, we do work in some ways slower, but in some ways we also think faster, right? And that's just like what's her name? Is her name Emma? Therapy in a Nutshell. What a great YouTube channel, bro. And she was talking about how the ADHD brain can often with an ADHD brain, they might be super fast at thinking, but they can only hold on to so much. So then they keep dropping a thought that they need, and then so then that slows them down because it's like, damn, what was that? What was that thought? Like, how was I gonna use this thing? Um, you know, I have A. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I have B now. Oh, at A and B, that's nice. Oh, C. Okay. What was it? Something BC. BC isn't great. Whoa, damn it. What was that other thing? And because these three would have worked so nicely together. Ah. Meanwhile, the the maybe neurotypical person or non-ADHD person who has less of a scattered cognitive profile, less cognitive profile scatter. I think that's what the term is. Francis was so embarrassed. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't know that term. That's the first time we're hearing that." I'm just like, "Oh wow, so glad we learned that. It's cool. It's a useful thing. We're making use of it right now. We just learned it today. Awesome." And that's where my attention is. But Francis, I know we're really far from knowing what we were doing with the availability heuristic. It's a hard knock life, bro. But I'm sure it's got to be entertaining. Maybe not. It doesn't have to be. It is not. It may be entertaining to somebody. Okay. Fuck whatever I was saying. Let's go back to the. Oh, right. And then meanwhile, somebody with less of a scattered cognitive profile, they're like, oh, C. Okay, nice. A, B, and C. That works really nicely together. Oh, A. That's right. Okay, A, B, and C. And so, I end up getting there later because I had dropped A. That's the point. Anyway, A for availability. So that's the one piece that we have. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I know, Francis, that is so scary. The idea of, oh, we should make it humorous. All of a sudden, we're the least funny person in the world when we feel like we have to be. And guess what? We don't. We don't. Um, so funny. Really proved you wrong there, Francis. This is gonna. Okay. You know what, Francis? I think you're bogging me down in the details, but I'm You bring me down with you. So we are just going to address it because I think that people could get distracted by the tenses here. So, but it's weird to say, will you know? Because it's not like, are you going to, because then they're going to wonder, what do you mean, like find out at the end of the conversation? Okay, that's a good one. What was my point here? What was I going to type here? Something, it was something general about recognition. I can trace that much. Not coming to me right now. We'll hop over here. I don't know who you are, that you are. Thank you for reminding me. This is awesome. We are fucking working on a project, and it's thanks to you. I can't imagine doing this if I didn't have my double here. I do feel like I should check on Uncle. What time is it? It's not even 10 o'clock. Yeah, ah, ah, and ah. So what am I gonna do? Oh, I'll split this video into two. Great. Okay, great plan. Back to it. Yeah, but then you just came up with an answer. Yeah, it came up with a solution. And let's keep our attention on that. If you don't mind, Francis, thank you. Okay, guys with guns. Oh, what's the saying? We do want the saying. Go, ba, 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 ba. Okay. Oh, maybe there's something in here about okay. Oh. So what's that? We'll not scratch that, not cancel that, not abort. Oh, we can do a gun pun. Actually, I do have something in the chamber. It sings. And we can edit, bro. I don't love it either, but we can edit. That's what I'm saying, bro. If I just do that, will that connect then? No, of course not. Oh, rhyme is reason. What did I say? Rhyme is reason effect. Nice. Never heard of this. Well, there's nothing. I have heard of fluency. Excellent. We can't explain everything in the script, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry, Francis. That's not an obstacle. That is an editing opportunity. Okay. So we're gonna. Look. We already have enough for the 2 pages. Okay. So let's just kind of round some of it out. We're gonna add this. We're gonna first add this Keats heuristic and fluency heuristic. Let's say instead of making that claim, let's say without needing to be. So this is one of the first things that he's gonna say. Oh, the Warsaw. Great job, great job. See, it comes to you, bro. Bro, can you imagine if we we have a second day of this? Would you be willing to help me do this again? And maybe hundreds and thousands of times more, please. I think we could really do a lot of good if we work together on this, bro. And really all I'm asking for is really not much. Really not much. A like is cool, but it'd be alright if you just don't ban me from publishing videos. And maybe stay subscribed, cause that's probably encouraging. But maybe I'll do enough work on myself by the 100th. I'll have done enough work by the 100th day to find company here when I have literally one subscriber. And even my mother saying, "Hey, you have a really good rating as an Uber driver. Do you want to maybe focus on that?" Okay, so right at the top to open us up, we'll have him say something. Yeah, to introduce it. Oh, I had a little joke before I forget. Hold your onto your holster in there, bro. A horse. No. Is that fun at all? Maybe if it's delivered right. Oh, you didn't see that. You are missing out. That's weird that alt backspace works in the title but not in the body. Sorry, what was I just doing, bro? Oh, no, hey, it's fine, bro. It's all part of the fun. Can we get some music going? Oh, you know what? Even just for me. No, for you as well. It's fine. Not for you, bro, because then that's gonna mess up with my recut, cutting out the silences. Note to self, type more quietly. I don't think you understand. I want to emphasize how rare this is. And hold on, let's not practice the narrative that this is uncharacteristic. This is very much characteristic. And by the way, we're not using enough from the willpower book. Hey, why am I spending all this time doing this? Because this is what I want. This is what matters to me. Making things that help minds see themselves and apply that knowledge. Make minds see why it's important to know themselves. Help minds see whatever. Give minds the opportunity to see whatever. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, I don't think you know how rarely Francis lets me do this and how difficult it is for me without you here to kind of dissociate from Francis. Okay, bro. We've got we've got enough here. But we've got our main. Great, and then we'll have a little conclusion. Okay, I don't want there to be a class difference between these guys. And I have to make sure that Chasten doesn't play the jerk. In like a, man voice. So I gotta, so he can be ignorant, but he can't be dumb, and there can't be a class difference because then people are gonna, people are already gonna, already see themselves as rational, and then, anybody went to college is just gonna oh, what are you looking over there for? Anybody who went to college who talks more like me is gonna be scoffing at jerk. Already liberals are gonna be scoffing at jerk. Right. That's okay. We'll have other scripts that will get everybody. Okay, Francis, stop. But first of all, this is easy, and second of all, what if it's like inconsistent format? That's gonna look pretty silly. No, we'll be all right, bro. Oh, I'm still doing it. Can you stop? Can I stop you? Is the question. This is not what it's about, bro. Please stop. Just, isn't that nice? Oh, hey, hey, blah, blah, blah. No, no, this is maybe useful. That's more than enough for people to take away. Okay, so we've got a little bit of my own work, the Warsaw Illusions. That's awesome. And leave them wanting more. Oh, what are the other Warsaw Illusions? Um, I'll give you two, bro. Hey, bro. And honestly, I am impressed. So thank you for letting me do this, Francis. But I wish I wasn't, but that's okay. That's okay because we will have opportunities to build up. And can we take a break. I mean, we basically ran it. Let's take a. Did I just whistle? Let's take a. Let's take a. Let's take a. Let's take a. Okay, sweet, bro. Sweet, bro. So a little behind the scenes, and then we'll go to actually. Oh, we don't actually know about Keats and shit. Uh, how many pages is this gonna be right now? Isn't it already like 5 pages? 5 minutes is too long, but we want 3 minutes. We want to make a short. So you're telling me I have to prioritize? This is what you're for. I need you to choose what to cut, bro. Speak up, bro, please. Okay. Um, let's talk in a bit. Let's talk in a bit, big dog. Let me call this dude for his birthday. Yeah, I have a friend.